Today's June 2nd. Yesterday, June 1st, everything has been in the garden for 3 weeks. I wanted to do a little garden tour so I can go back and look at how certain plants did. Peppers will be first. This is my variety. We all float down here. It's an F3. I have 2 of those plants. One is setting fruit, and it looks like the same type that I was wanting it to be. Mini Vizina Piperka. Looking pretty good. Mark's favorite, Jimmy Nardello. The temperatures have been cool before now, so things are probably going to start taking off this week. Candy cane chocolate cherry. Apparition red. Due to the cold weather, some things look pretty bad. Koyami jalapeno. Dixon chili. Gaither's gold. Intergalactic red. Haunted dollhouse. Fox big jalapeno. Jalapeno. Dancing spirits. Another Jimmy Nardello. Yellow Marconi. Lost Boys. Spicy Jane. Jess's purple orange jalapeno. Ghost droppings. Volunteer tomato. I really don't know how to pronounce this, but Susette Hierois. Yellow Lesia. Megatron jalapeno. Aphrodite. Sweet Emotion. And Tears. Variegated peppercini. Banana orange sweet. And last but not least, Juanita red. Next in line is dwarf plants. We have Dwarf Beauty Kiss. Crazy Calliope. Let's see. Dwarf Shimmering Beauty. Praxis Cherry. Tempuri. Microbec Oximus. Wild Child. Dwarf Green Goose Egg. The Royal Finger. Mawshore. Earth Angel. Chartreuse. Albonian Hip Deep. This should be a regular leaf plant. I have potato leaf, so we're gonna see what this ends up being. We have a mega bloom on. Dwarf Olympic Gold. This is unfinished work of Tom Wagner's. Blackfire. Some dill. Sweet Baby Jade. Belongs to Karen Olivier of Canada. I'm growing this for baby jade. Cherokee white tiger. Dwarf Buddy's heart. This is a cross that belongs to Russ Crow that doesn't have a name yet. Dwarf Howard's Railroad. Potato leaf. Dwarf Allies July. It is variegated. My plants are in full sun, so they usually lose variegation as the season goes. Dwarf Little Jane. This was a plant that was an off type. It grew from the Dwarf Tomato Project last year, and Craig LaHoulier gave me permission to grow it out and stabilize it and name it. So a few of my friends and I are all growing, and we'll see what ends up happening. Next door is Dwarf Summertime Green. It is the parent plant to the one that I had an off type with last year. So I'm growing it next door to make sure the plant didn't just revert back to its old parentage line. So after dwarves, what we have is some sunflowers that have been planted, dill that replanted itself, so we're letting it be. Some marigolds that replanted themselves, we're letting those be also. And then we'll come back to the front of this line. These are all stick crosses that I'm working on with Russ Crow. MC times RKG WRH F2. We got 10 plants in 5 holes. They're sticks, so they stay very small and compact. They have pom-pom leaves. We have 5 plants, or 5 holes planted with 2 each. The next MC, RKWH F2, same thing. We have 5 holes, 2 plants each. Had an F1 failure inside, so we have replanted HBM, RKWH. Get seed stock for F2. After that is MC times RKPH. These just were planted yesterday, so we have about 4 plants per hole. And once they get larger, I will come out and cull what we don't want to keep. HBM times NRSP F2, the same thing, planted yesterday. We'll cull. Those are ended with a marigold. And down here at the end, we have Toriel's Strawberry in F4. After this row, we have a row of zinnias, dill, and sunflowers. This is also a gap row to make sure these panels stay getting full sun. There's more dill that's replanted itself here, a little bit of clover, and some sunflowers. I call this row A of tomatoes. Up first, a Rebel Starfighter multicolored heart. This doesn't exist elsewhere right now. I found it in my grow out of Russ's tomatoes last year. It was pretty interesting looking, and he gave me the go ahead to grow it and see if it looks the same. Next door is by Rebel Starfighter Selection. I'm calling it Sam's Envious Heart. It is a wispy plant, heart-shaped fruits in various sizes, and it's green when ripe. Guy who was planted later, but I'm excited for, was recommended to me by Bill Jeffers, is Tom's Yellow Wonder. He's just a little fella. I have Toad Bush Pink. There's a potato leaf. Magico. Regular leaf. Blasphemous Rumors. Belongs to Bill Yoder. Regular leaf. It is setting flowers. Dotson's Lebanese Heart. Regular leaf. Big Malacca. I received these seeds from Australia this year. I'm hoping for some really large fruit. Mark has always wanted to grow some extra large fruits, and so that's what we're trying to do with some plants this year. Campbell's 28 Yellow. It was found in a field of regular Campbell's plants. It's still pretty small, but I'm excited to try it. I've liked some other Campbell's varieties. White Lightning. Looking pretty good. I cleared all the lower leaves off plants yesterday. I really can't pronounce this, but Korjnevi Rybisti. I would assume it's Russian or Ukrainian, but it is a regular leaf plant. Habro Heart F3. This is a cross that belongs to a Hawaiian member at Tomato Junction. And I'm excited to see, I believe it's a cross between a dwarf and a wild tomato. We got some dill that replanted itself. Rojo Verde de Jarl. And it is a regular leaf plant. Burgermeister is a tomato that belongs to Bill Jeffers. He lost his original seed stock for it. I was able to find someone and get us both seeds back. Unfortunately, Bill's seed didn't grow, so hopefully this grows really well and I can get some back to him. Green Bush. This tomato is from Madison, Wisconsin now, but it is an old Italian heirloom that was brought over by a family to Wisconsin. My sister-in-law, Heather, gifted myself and my other sister-in-law, Sherry, each one of these plants. It's not really available everywhere. It does have its first fruit set, so that's pretty exciting. Going to go to tomato row B. This one is heavily planted with the cross I made for Casey. So the next 14 plants or something along those lines are all the same. Massive potato leaves, big flowers, same thing we saw inside. And we grew the F1. We do have a mega bloom on here, and I mean, it's even in comparison to my thumb, that's huge. I do see some differences in plants based on size, how well they're growing. As you can see, this one just isn't taking off quite as well as the others, so that'll be something I want to note. So A, B, C, D, E. So this is MF times SM times CF E. So we may want to avoid saving seeds from this, just so that we get a plant that's more vigorous. This is plant F. Also has very large blooms, big potato leaves. SM times CF, F2G. Plant H. Had something out here nibbling. That's all right. Plant I. J. Plant K. Plant L. This is another one that is on the smaller side. We'll see, maybe it will take off. And it's wanting a little more hot weather. I have noticed on some, when it was cooler out, we were getting two-tone leaves. Plant L. Another small guy. This one is Cuckla's Portuguese Heart. Very little, but he's surviving out here. Hopefully he does well. Mrs. Bacon. Regular leaf. Pennsylvania Dutch. I got the seeds for this from a friend and we traded, and I really wanted to have this variety as my grandfather's family were Pennsylvania Dutch. It is a regular leaf plant and it has its first flowers on. Pixie Fire. Belongs to Terra Nova Farms or Teresa Smith. Regular leaf. Moya. Looking a little small, but we do have flowers on. Prince Cherokee Baby. This is a stable but unreleased variety that belongs to Tom Wagner. I was given it by a friend. You can see we've had something out here munching. We'll see how it does. That is the end of tomato row B. We're gonna go ahead and go on to row C. All right, this is tomato row C. We have Taterkin. It is a potato leaf, and it does have its first set of flowers. It looks like it may be starting a second. Grandpa Willie. These plants belong to the family of Bill Mallon, also known as Spudleaf Willie. He loved a potato leaf, and so do I. They also have a really nice flower set going. Next door is his other family variety, Grandpa Charlie. Also a potato leaf, and has a really nice flower set as well. Reckless Wheels. I Traded a friend in Scotland for this guy. It was started a little later. It is regular leaf. Tupelo honey. We have a flower open. And this belongs to Terra Nova Farms. Teresa Smith. I'm excited to try it. A friend in Wisconsin gave me these seeds. It's called Linwood. And it actually was blind. It was normal when I planted it out. I don't know if the cool weather caused it to become a blind seedling, but then it decided to put off more growth. So we're gonna see what happens with this guy. I've never had a blind seedling return to growing. So it'll be exciting to watch. Matsu Express. This plant was bred for short season weather in Alaska. It does have flowers on. Potato leaf. Moyawan. My husband made the tag and he couldn't read my handwriting. It is regular leaf. Moya Noir. Also regular leaf. Sun Gold Green. Sun Gold Green is a variety that somebody saved sun gold seeds. Unfortunately for me, this plant does have flowers that have set. However, they sprayed my fields behind me a few days ago, and if you can see these hot green centers in the middle of a plant, that is usually the sign that they have taken a hit from drift. My daughter did come and rinse off all the plants for me while I was gone, but we may see the leaves on this plant start to contort and turn, and it may not be producing anything this year. Moonchild F7. This belongs to Teresa Smith at Terra Nova Farms. It is regular leaf. It does have flower set. Hazel Creek. I was given a seed, and it has a interesting historical story. When people planted seeds, they got both varieties, including myself, of potato leaf and regular leaf. I chose to keep potato leaf. I just prefer them, but I know some people kept regular leaf and some kept both. Next door we have Marge's Polish Pride. We have another flower open. We'll give it a little shake. It's plenty windy here today, so I'm sure it'll get pollinated. It is a potato leaf. We have Lotus, who also has a flower open. This is going to be a very large white beefsteak. Black Moldovan Elephant regular leaf. These seeds belong to Ramonte VB. It is a regular leaf variant of a normal potato leaf. Victor 1918. I chose to grow this for Mark's great-great-grandfather, who was in World War I. It has flowers on, and it is regular leaf. Sunflower was gifted to me by a friend to grow in honor of my daughter. It's regular leaf. Meatball. A lot of people chose to grow Nano's meatball, which is a dwarf plant this year. I chose to grow regular meatball. We do have flowers on, and it is regular leaf. As you can see, it's been getting its butt kicked by the wind back here a little bit. A friend from Wisconsin sent these. These are Steve Strickler's competition tomato seeds. They grew super large tomatoes. Also supposedly delicious. So that is the last variety on row C. Next we have row D. Everybody's looking pretty good. Owen picked this variety. It's a sauce tomato, but the name isn't spelled the same, but is similar to Ronaldo, who plays soccer. It is regular leaf. Killer tomatoes. I started this seed last year. It was 28 years old and the plant did really poorly. I only got 2 tomatoes that I had to ripen inside after a whole season. But this year I replanted those seeds. We already have a flower set. It's regular leaf and it's looking great. It was sold with a VHS a long time ago. Iva's Purple Rust. These seeds came from Kina. She highly recommended it, and we have a nice big bloom. It is regular leaf. Gordy. I purchased these seeds from Seed Savers Exchange. On the exchange, my grandfather's name was Gordy, so this is in honor of him. We do have fruit. I don't really know much about this plant. It does look very wispy, which makes me think it may be a heart. We'll find out. Black malachite box. These seeds came from Ramonte, Lithuania. We do have a flower set on. I'm very excited to try this one. Mark Charlie, I purchased from J&L Gardens. It is my husband's first name and his grandfather's name all in one tomato. It's doing really well, and we have a flower that is opening, and it is a regular leaf plant. Moya Vert or green Moya. Regular leaf. Berg, pink beef, potato leaf plant, and we do have flowers. Terracotta cherry. These were offered by a company in the United States, then they took them off their website. I received these seeds from Kina. The plant is regular leaf, but it looks like it's doing very well. Belle Linda. This is being grown for my Aunt Linda, who passed away some years ago. We have flowers on, and it's regular leaf. Fred, SGDB. I got these seeds from Cultivatoroo. It looks like we have 2 flower sets, and it is regular leaf. Correspondent. Also got these from Cultivatoroo in France. Regular leaf. After reading some reviews from a long time ago online, Gildo Pietraboni. Had very high ratings for its flavor. It's also an extra large tomato. And it looks like it's doing very well. Regular leaf. Coffin. Very little is known. I don't even know much about what this is going to look like. I got it from Seed Savers Exchange. The man who shared seeds with someone else his last name was Coffin. It is a regular leaf, and we do have flowers on. Belle Amity, or Beautiful Friendship. Regular leaf, looking great. Bottle de la Fou, or Bottle of Le Fou. It is a sauce type from France. Regular leaf, and we have flowers on. Bulgarian Old Sort No Name. I received this from the Tomato Junction Everything But the Kitchen Sink swap. It is a regular leaf, and we do have flowers on. It looks great. Chuck's Yellow, a regular leaf. Flowers are on, looking good. Phantom du Laos, or Ghost of Laos. They say if you bring the fruits in and set them in the windowsill, if there's a ghost around, they will glow. Scary Larry, it's a paste tomato named after an ice cream man in another state. He has passed away, and with this year's garden being a memorial garden, I thought, what a better one to add to the grow list. Barbastros Rosa. It's going to be a Spanish pink tomato. The name usually tells where it's from and the color with Spanish tomatoes. Little Miss Dixie. Last year I grew an absolute favorite tomato, and this is a sibling to that tomato. Flowers are on. I'm really excited for that one. And that is the end of that row. All right, row E. To check it out, it is a Bill Yoder variety from the Beastie Boys line. It's also a regular leaf. Bill's CPPL by 24 is a healthy potato leaf. Flowers on. Plants belong to Bill Jeffers, and they are not stable at this time. Bill's 24/7 GWR. I have two plants, potato leaf and a regular leaf. Also not stable. This is Bill's RD. Also has flowers on. Potato leaf plant looks great. Amity. This is a plant stabilized by Patty or Miss S at Tomato Junction. It's a regular leaf pink leaf. Large flower set on. Blackfoot, a regular leaf plant. Bing. There's two varieties that are named Bing. One is a cherry. The other is a beefsteak. Craig LaHoulier, I think, found this variety, and it is the beefsteak variety of Bing. It is regular leaf. Carl's Emslandtraub. This one has a great history behind it. It is a cherry and it is regular leaf. Slankards. This is another extra large tomato. It is regular leaf. Chocolate brownies is a cherry. You're supposed to be able to eat this at various stages of ripeness for different flavors. It is the first plant with a fruit on this year, and it is regular leaf. Daniels. This was recommended to me by Bill Jeffers. It's a tiny plant now, but it is potato leaf. Steamboat Annie. It's a regular leaf plant. Southern Vintage. This is an unstable variety that belongs to Tom Wagner. I have one plant that is fuzzy, one that is not fuzzy. Both have flowers setting. Both are potato leaf. Cherokee Sky, also an unstable Tom Wagner variety. It is regular leaf. Horse Heaven Hills F1, also an unstable Tom Wagner variety. Both plants are regular leaf. Bransky, an unstable Tom Wagner variety. We have two plants. One is potato leaf and the other is regular leaf. Secret Treasures of Eternity. This plant got really beat up in a storm here. It's not looking too great. We'll see what happens with it. Daniel Burson. This seed belongs to Bill Jeffers. He used Daniels as a parent. It is a potato leaf plant. Domaine de Saint Beauregard. Regular leaf. Schellenberg's Favorite. It's a regular leaf and we do have flowers on. Emmy. Regular leaf. And the last tomato, Casio. Also regular leaf. That is the end of all the tomatoes. I'll come back and do the planters last. There's not much in them.